Hello dear viewer, I am leesusss, and welcome back to me making as much mess as I'm clearing up here, I think, in Viscera Cleanup Detail. I'm glad you guys are still enjoying the videos. I wasn't sure. I haven't played this for a while. I see a lot of people came to my channel because I was playing this game, but I wasn't sure if you'd still want to see them or not. Or if you want to see a community map, or see me do it, or whatever else. But there you go. Right. I'm going to go down here. I have been, at the end of the last episode, apart from going slightly less sane than usual, I was also gaily throwing bodies over the edge here. A bit. I don't know why I used the phrase gaily. It's you probably haven't heard that phrase used for quite a long while in that way, in anything other than a negative way. How am I? Am I now stuck? Okay, I'm off there. As you probably realise, a lot of the time I say things, and I just say them because I'm going to say them, not through any deep amount of thought beforehand. Come on, fellas, you all need to go in the furnace. These are all whole bodies, by the way. I've been throwing down here. About 4 or 5 of them, yeah, about 4 or 5. We'll just sling them all in there. I think we'll mop all up down as well. Also, I had a bit of a disaster with one of the boxes I left in the lift over there. It'd been full of organs, and I'd sent it part of the way down, and I hadn't actually cleared it up. But when I reloaded the game, it had scattered its contents everywhere, which is causing a bit of trouble with the size of the small lifts and everything else. But otherwise, not any particular. I know people have had some glitches with this game and had some problems with things getting stuck, maybe, or organs, or I don't know, bits and pieces around. I've not found that myself. I have not found any particular problems. So there you go. That's just me being smug. No, it's just saying that, you know, maybe some people have had issues, but for whatever reason I haven't. What I'm a little worried about, though, is whether I've left marks on the wall up there. I probably have. With the silly session of slinging the bodies down the pit as hard as possible, I probably have. Yeah, there's a little bit. Whether there's any part of the way up the wall, and how we're going to deal with that, I don't know. I mean, in the zero gravity level, you can do things like, you can do a lot more. You can drift up the entire passage while mopping. But obviously here, we'll have to either get the J-harm down here, or we're going to have to do a bit of this. 1 second. The mess is there. There's possibly another lot there. I don't know. It might be an artifact I'm seeing there. No, there's definitely some mess on the way up. Okay, the lift's not too far, so that's a definite possibility of how to do it, isn't it? Oh, am I still squelching? I'm still squelching. All right. Another thing that it'd be interesting possibly for you to know about is the view of a Let's Player, in case you don't do Let's Plays much yourself, is that it can get quite disheartening sometimes if you see another Let's Player, particularly a very popular one, doing the same thing as you. So, the fabulous Jeff Major, who I adore, was one of the first people I ever subscribed to. Possibly not the first person I ever subscribed to. I'm not sure. It was either him or Grimmeth, or I don't know. One of the two. You know, he's been doing some Viscera Let's Plays as well, and because he's brilliant and he's got a massive following, you know, he'll produce one video and get more views than I have in my entire series of Viscera Cleanup Detail. Now, I don't take this too much to heart because you can't compare. I was about to put some stuff in the bucket, but if I do that, it's just going to float away, isn't it? Come on. Okay, let's try not to do that. You can't take it too much to heart because, you know, you can't compare yourself with a pro Let's Player who's been doing it for a long time and is probably slightly better than you. Slightly, you know, subjective term. Well, I'm just saying that, you know, it can be sometimes if you see this, you think, well, I do that as well, and why are you so much better than I am? Yeah, I get over these things quite quickly. I don't let it bother me too much, but it is something that maybe if you're a Let's Play as well that does. A little bit of envy, maybe. A little bit of envy about other people and what they get up to. But anyway, the main thing is I'm glad that you lot are still enjoying what I do. I just wish I could do some official levels. Nothing against this level. It's a great level, I like it a lot, but it'd be nice to have some official levels to do as well. But I guess it takes a long time. And in fact, the longer a company, the busier a company gets, the bigger a company gets, the longer it generally takes as well. Because I forgot there's something in here. Because I've found that the bigger companies get, sometimes you get improvements in quality and other things, but I've also found that companies get more and more monolithic. They get, the more they do, the more they spot check everything. Is that a flare? I hope so. And they get a better quality product maybe in the end, but it slows the whole process down. No, I think Runestorm that big yet, but just a thing I'm aware of sometimes. Oh, what a mess. Damn it. Going from the point of view of someone who's worked for various size companies as well, from just a handful of individuals to massive companies with thousands of employees, and believe me, the happy medium is somewhere around the middle. You can actually get something done without everyone questioning and putting their own tuppence worth in. Oh, there's an organ. That's not helping. Now, this is a problem that Viscera used to suffer from a lot in the past. This is one of the bins that I'd left from my last save. There we go, we've got a party bin again. Right, just be aware of that if you're playing the level. It's not a problem with the level itself, it's a problem with Viscera. I haven't seen it for a long while. Which is, yeah, the spinny bins. Yeah, they are. Now I'm stuck in here with it. Stuck in with the possessed bin. Yeah, it used to be something like in the past where I remember seeing it first in the Weird Science or Mad Science, where it's called, that one. It just, bins, you'd come back and the bin would be gone, and the organs and the stuff that inside it would be there, still balanced in the same shape as if it was in the bin. And then you touch it and it'll all fall apart. And this one, it may be that it isn't going to go. We can try and knock it to the level, but it isn't always possible. I might have to cheat to get rid of this, but we'll have to see. Sometimes they just go free. Go free, leg, go free. Sometimes they won't cooperate, and we'll have to banish it with a command. But there you go. Not much you can do about that. Let me go and sort this out. Well, that seems to have dealt with it as well. On the unorthodox method. Of course, this isn't the original leg. That's over here, because I in fact, I thought if I saved and reloaded the game, it might have fixed it. And I made it worse, because another leg got stuck over there instead. There you go. Another way of fixing a problem. Oh dear. Never mind. So if you're playing the game, never leave any organs in boxes for a save and a reload. Okay. Now, after that distraction, what I was planning on doing was trying to finish this level. I think we are close to being done as well. I think that all the big bodies have gone. And I think that... Let's go through carefully, piece by piece. Oh, no, that was unintentional. I think the bodies are gone. And the... all the individual organs. There might be a couple left here and there, but I think mostly they're gone. So I think we've just got a bunch of mopping to do. And lots of cans and rubbish like this lying around. Might be wrong. It's been happened before. I have been wrong occasionally. But I don't know. I think we're upstairs is pretty much clean, isn't it? Or we can double check on that. Oh, I've got some PID still to get rid of as well. There's only a couple of bodies I think that I chucked downstairs where you weren't. I wasn't recorded. You weren't watching. So, oh dear, look, another one. Yeah. Never had this. I haven't had this problem for a long while. I don't know. I don't know where it stems from. It's annoying though. Now I've never seen that one before. that was very interesting in a strange kind of way. Okay, adding to the rules of things you should not do. Do not leave it in the organs. In boxes. Do not leave a bucket sitting in the bucket dispenser. That was very strange. I think objects are like partly glitching through the scenery or something. That's the only thing I can think of, because why else would you get an effect like that? Very odd. Who was this, by the way? Which unfortunate is this? Shen Chizko, who appears to have been shotted. Along with something else around here. One of the ones that the pirates appear to have blasted quite thoroughly. I mean, the bullet holes are in the floor and in the side, so that suggests, again, they were above, and it goes with my idea before about them attacking from above, breaking in from the top of the station, and then running around just gunning everyone down before anyone could respond. There's not actually anything in this bucket, is there? Oh dear. Glitchy buckets. This is a dirty bucket here. Oh, it's a clean bucket. Oh, clunk, clunk, clunk in the distance there. That was a nice effect. Ah, don't be silly. So, let's put Shen over here. And we'll put the lethal bucket. And the lethal bucket over here, down the hole. Was that the lethal bucket, or was that one of the other ones? Oh, I think I saw some more rubbish on the shelves there. Let's do a whole lot of sniffing. Also, I did partly ruin things for myself, my multiple selves. Size I wonder, you know. Did ruin it for myself slightly by seeing something on the Steam Workshop on the page there, which was that unintentionally I saw that we should, to get the extra points, we should stack the planks that are lying around. Oh, how did you get here? We should stack the planks. By the way, hold on a second. Nice. Yeah, we should stack the planks downstairs. Remember there's some planks lying downstairs and these ones up here. Is that new? Look at that one. Are they skunks in the machine or something? Skunks in the machine. Chemical roach. Good stuff. So Sunday night, I could do with a bit of pepper me up a little bit. Although it is Bank Holiday Monday tomorrow. So, which, if you're not aware, in the UK, that just means a holiday, basically. In France, based on that, you get Saints' Days. What do you get in America? I don't know. And in the UK, look at this, look. In the UK, you get bank holidays, which usually it's a fixed date. A certain number of bank holidays every year, always on the same dates. Well, not the same dates. The same, like the second Monday in a month or whatever. You know, that kind of thing. Oh, we can't hear the music properly anymore. That's a shame. So where do these casings come from? I mean, someone stood here and fired that way, I guess. We saw knives over here stuck to here, didn't we? I don't remember. Oh, there was bullet holes here, I guess. It could be this. Although the angle doesn't make sense. There we go. Let's say I think we're nearing the end. The last few dregs. It's good though. I mean, I've obviously taken far too long to do this, but it's got quite a number of videos out of it. Maybe 7 episodes, maybe. I don't know. That's fine by me. These last ones, I tend to find that the first ones tend to be in fairly big chunks. I'm still exploring the level, and I'm jabbering away as usual. Anything over here? Any trash? No? Okay. And then later on, with some of these, it's a bit more just tidying up. Look at them. Oh, there's another body, look. Look at a mess down here. And so in the later levels, I'm doing slightly less interesting stuff. Like running around sniffing. So I tend to edit the last videos a lot more. I think we're about full here, aren't we, really? Who is this poor fellow over here who looks like they tucked themselves into the corner trying to get away? Have you been shot or what you have? I don't know. Maurice Chesley. I'm sorry, Maurice. I think you were all doomed as soon as the pirates got here. You know, they don't leave any survivors, you know. Nobody even knows how many there are. No, I'm afraid not. No one. There's never any survivors left. Just the way it is. And when the pirates start, you might as well fight for your life because it's the only chance you've got. Oh, there you are, Maurice. I thought you'd vanished for a second. I thought you'd done a runner on me. Oops. Where did you go all the way out here? In you go. The last one, I think. How appropriate that would be that Maurice was possibly the last one to die, lurking in the corner like that. The last body to be disposed of. Probably. We'll see. There's some more nooks and crannies around here that might be harbouring some sad remains. It appears that Maurice has been shot. He has been blasted. Well, there are no bullet casings this time. Is there anything else tucked away down here? Ooh. Anything exciting down here? We're on the stairs. What's this? No idea. Shiny objects. Shiny objects in a box. There's still nothing valuable around here. Never mind. J. Smythe. I'd forgotten I had this bucket here of collected PIDs. What do we have here? I think this is where Jay was lying. Over this way, and some more rubbish over in the corners, look at it. What is that there? Is that a switch I can see there? Maybe not. Maybe it's, I can see something over that way. Can you see on top of that barrel? Maybe it's a flare. It's probably just a flare. I've got to go over and see what it is, though. It is just a flare. For some reason I thought for a second it was a switch over here. I keep looking for hidden things, you know, I keep expecting to find some revelation or... Don't know. I'm sure I'm wasting my time. Doesn't mean I'm not waiting in anticipation. What else is over here anyway? Some rubbish, some more cages, some blood and guts. Oh dear. Oh no. Oh, did you hide in there? Who is this? Oh, that's sad. In with the rubbish. Let's have a look. Who's in here? Oh dear. I'm very sorry. Where's the PID? Do we know who this is? Rubbish out. I know I'm not doing it properly, but that's rather upsetting. Look, they were trying to hide in the bin. Oh, I don't want to drop that. Julia! Julia, I think you were a victim of your own untidiness. Dear lady, I think you lot were, oh, more bullet holes there. I think you lot, you know, if the bin had been tidy, if it hadn't been full of rubbish, maybe there would have been room in there for you to secrete yourself and survive from the bandits, huddled down. As it was, sadly not to be. I should be facing another big question soon as well, which is, can I actually be bothered to put all these bits of wood downstairs in the rack? And I guess the best way to find that out will be just to take one down there. Would be the answer. How easy is it actually to feed one of these things into the rack where it belongs? We'll find out in a minute. We'll go and take one down there as we take this this broken lamp and things down there and go and... oh dear. Go and clear up dear Julia. And the rubbish sacks I just threw down there recently. And in fact, I think this annoying plank here has volunteered to be the first one down there. Come here, you. I mean, I can imagine it could be quite tricky manoeuvring it to put it on the rack, but we'll find out. Meow, there it goes. Where is... so also we've got a lamp that's got to go. Oh, why did I go backwards there? There we go. I probably made a mess with Julia on the way down as well. But never mind. What's that? Ooh, a sneaky flare and a bottle of eggnog. No matter how carefully I'm checking, I think there's going to be things lurking in the corners that I'm going to miss.